Good morning. Welcome back to Eyewitness News. This morning I'm here with Charlie O'Hara. He's here to answer any and all of your legal questions. Charlie, thanks for coming in again today.
Great to be here. Cool day.
Appreciate it. It is. The temperatures are going down. Charlie says everybody's in a little bit of an edgy mood. So hopefully we're not catching you at a bad time. But if you do have a question, you can hop on the line right now, 436-1212. Right now we're going to get to our first caller.
Okay.
Caller, go ahead. You're on the line with Charlie. What's your question?
Yes, my question is, I have some stuff stored down in my basement. Belongs to my friends. I had it for about almost 3 months now, and I have a handheld BB gun, and he was supposed to come and pick it up last week. I texted him, called him, and and I just want to know what my legal rights are on that, what I can do with it.
Okay, well, I mean, you're kind of in an unusual position because what you've done is evidently done a favor for somebody and held their property down in your basement. But I mean, that can only go on so long. So I think what the best thing for you to do would be either to send a letter or something that you can prove that you've given notice to the person and give them a specific time that they have to pick those goods up, or that you're going to throw them away. And I think that's what you have to do. So what you probably should do is write them a letter if they have an address and a certified letter, and say you have maybe 30 days to come pick up this property. If you don't pick it up in 30 days, I'm going to throw it away because it's not my property and I'm not going to store it for free. And they can't take advantage of you either. Just texting or calling or talking to someone, sometimes it's hard to prove, and they'll come back and say, well, you really didn't do it. But if you send them a text or something, I mean, if you send them a certified letter and they have to sign for it, then everybody's going to know when they got it. They're going to know they had knowledge of it. And if they don't come pick it up, it's going to be gone. I think that's about all you can do.
So really you're just trying to leave a paper trail.
That's right, because people sometimes in those situations will want to come back and sue you and say the property, instead of being worth, you know, $25, $30, was really worth $3,000 or $4,000. So.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha. Now I'm sorry. Do we have another call? I couldn't. Okay, we do have a second call. Sorry about that, y'all. We do have a second caller though. Go ahead with your question.
Yes. Yes.
Go ahead. What's your question?
Yes. My sister lost her daughter. She passed away, and she hired a... Hello? Yes, I'm here.
Go ahead. What's your question?
She hired a lawyer, and it's been 5 months.
Ma'am, can you hear us?
Yes, I'm talking to you.
We can't hear your question. What's your question?
I think she said her lawyer wasn't answering the phone anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I understood. Well, I think when you have a lawyer like that, I mean, 5 months in the legal profession may sound like forever to other people, but sometimes things don't happen very fast in the legal profession. So the fact that your lawyer isn't calling you, I would call up his office or her office, make an appointment, go down and see him, or do something like that rather than just call. Make a concerted effort to go see them. Sometimes you have to make that effort too. Some lawyers, I mean, sometimes we'll get 200 calls a day, so it's a little hard to call everybody back. Obviously, we try to get a hold of the people that we have something to talk to about. But when you get that many calls, sometimes you have to make an appointment and be affirmative, and I think that's what you ought to do. Most lawyers will talk to you because that's how they make a living, and they want to talk to people. They sometimes just don't have time.
We're all a little busy, aren't we, Charlie?
Well, we hope we are when we're lawyers.
That's a good point.
Okay.
Well, thank you for coming in. I think that's all the time we have for today, but we appreciate you being back in. And of course, if you have a question, you can call back next week to talk with Charlie. We're going to take a break now, but we'll be right back with more Eyewitness News.